Hi guys, Ian from footballboots.co.uk here, and today we want to talk about a new release for women's soccer in the US. It is the Women's Spark Brilliance pack. This comes out exactly the same time as the USA Olympic women's soccer jerseys. Now, the women's team, they qualified to play in Brazil this summer. The men's team didn't quite make it. They got knocked out by Honduras and Mexico in the initial stage of qualifying. They did make it to a playoff against Colombia, but they lost that too. So only the women's team will be featuring for USA in Brazil. Now, what they've done is they've got this new pack of boots. It's called the Women's Spark Brilliance. It doesn't look the same as the men's, but it is using the American soccer colors and creating a pack with those. So you've got the white, the red, and the blue. Before we move on and looking at each of these boots in the pack in detail, let's talk a little bit about the jersey. The jersey itself is based on the original US soccer jersey. All they've done is taken off the Federation logo and switched that for the text USA per the Olympic regulations. And the other change they've done is take off the blue on the shoulders, and they've switched that with a platinum, and that is designed to celebrate the team's historic success. The women's US soccer team is very successful at an Olympic level. They have won 4 out of 5 Olympic soccer gold medals. The only other time they got anything else was a silver when they lost to Norway in the final. So they're looking for another gold medal to go with their recent World Cup success for women's soccer. Let's move on to the boots in the pack, and there are 3 main boots in this pack. You have the Superflies, the Hypervenoms, and the Tiempos. We expect that there'll probably be a Magista Obra 2 that will join in with these releases. The Magista Obra 2 hasn't been released yet, so they'll actually add that boot into the pack later on. So look out for that. You can probably expect what colors to see with that, with the white, the red, and the blue standing out. Again, the idea being is the colors of these boots fade into the socks, which fade up into the shorts and into the shirt. And it's very similar from what we saw from Nike for the Women's World Cup pack back in 2015. So there's 3 main players that they're using at the moment to show these off. Kristen Press, Carly Lloyd, and Julie Johnson are the players. Julie Johnson, big Tiempo legend wearer. You can see her with these boots here. Carly Lloyd and Kristen Press, both Superfly wearers. And we'll also see some other players wearing the Hypervenoms and the Magistas as well in the team that's finally selected. The team itself hasn't been chosen yet. The tournament doesn't run until August. It runs the 3rd to the 20th of August, and USA have been grouped with New Zealand, France, and Colombia in that group in their first round robin. There are a couple of difficult games there. New Zealand and France both can be pretty good on the international stage for women's soccer, and obviously Colombia perhaps one of the smaller teams in the tournament. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Spark Brilliance women's night cleats. Any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments below, and we'll try and get into more details of these women's soccer cleats as they come out if you are interested, so let us know. Alright guys, thanks for watching, see you next time.